And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plymouth Ice Center. It's the Minnesota District Tier 1 Championship game. The Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres and the Walleye doing battle for the right to move on to the national championship and the playoff tournament later on this upcoming spring. So it's been a terrific weekend of hockey here in the great state of Minnesota at the Plymouth Ice Center and in the weeks leading up to it as well, as these two teams at 14 are getting ready to go, and they'll be moving on to play their national championship tournament. The winner of this one, the 14 youth, will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from April 3rd to April 8th. So the Walleye will be wearing their traditional yellow sweaters. Meanwhile, the Sabres with their classic maroon. Just did a story in Let's Play Hockey about Larry Horseman from Shattuck St. Mary. We'll get into that a little bit later on as the game goes on. We're underway as the puck's played up ice by Broderick Williams. Just spoke to his father. Broderick is out of Huntington Beach, California. Hello to everybody watching on from the great state of California. Nice pass through center ice. Here's a snapper that's deflected wide there. That's Isaac Howard out of Hudson, Wisconsin. And now it's the Walleye back the other way. On the puck, it's Glendon Gunderson who loses the handle. Near side now to Margineau, who's going to play that one in deep. Now for Shattuck, it's going to be Jones on it. They play it up to the right wing side. Good tempo here out of the early box to start this championship tilt. Byer with it across the line, hard off the glass, and around it goes. Into the corner, now it's going to be handled by the Sabres. Offensive zone work by Andrew Fan out of Anchorage, Alaska. Sabres look to position and fight for the puck. The stars are theirs, rather. Ooh, they turn over. Scores! Right out of the box. Shattuck St. Mary's, Braden Ford. And it's 1-0. Great stuff there by Ford. Good forecheck, really started there. Andrew Fan was there, Michael Estarza as well. 14:49 to go in period number one. Puck will be turned over, and it's going to be Carlson to play ahead for the Walleye. Picked off now by the Sabres as they play this one back up through center ice. Regrouping in their own zone now on it. That's Breivik for the Walleye. Had themselves a nice win yesterday in the semifinals of this tournament. Outlet to the left wing side. Poke check. Nice job down low by Whitelaw to make the play for the Sabres as they're going to turn this one back up ice. On it now, it's Duffy. He's going to gain the line. Looks to find an angle on Breivik. Stick down and makes the play there. Good work for him. Up to the line they go. Near side. Quick pass. Jones finds his man. Redirect as that one travels its way in on goal. As that one was stopped and handled by the goaltender. Cole Cloak out of Minneapolis, the 8th grader. Big frame for an 8th grader. Covers a lot of net for his squad. Loading up, shooting pad save. Cloak throws the pillow off that bid from Kamashak. Back into the corner it goes. The Sabres have a solid purpose in the offensive zone of the early going with the forecheck. Neve plays that one back in the center ice area. It's going to be the Sabres' DiChiara to send that one back through. Submarining a would-be checker there is Gunderson turned over. Here comes Shattuck St. Mary's again with a Richards. That one goes up and out of play. 1-0 with 13:36 to go. Shots on goal are 3 for the Sabres and none so far for the Walleye. Christian Mans out of Blaine, Minnesota gets the nod and goal for the Shattuck St. Mary's edition. Back up through center ice it goes. It's going to be handled now by the defense. That's Williams, rink wide. They'll backpedal and play it up the boards. Henricks was there momentarily, although on the stick of Marginot, who's going to play that one back in Shattuck territory. Williams outlets left wing side. Picked off and sent right back in by the Walleye at center by Giuliani. Now it's going to be handled by Sobeski, who plays that to the right wing side. That's off the stick of Richards, and they're going to play this one back into the corner to the Walleye. Now they'll forecheck. Now Williams with it. Big frame from the left side off the boards, too far. It's going to be an icing call. We'll bring it back into Shattuck St. Mary's territory. And once again, face off to the left of goaltender Christian Mans. Gunderson, nice little nifty draw through Isaac Howard's legs there. Had the opportunity back behind the net. It goes. Sliding over to make the play was Osberg for the Walleye. We had a quick whistle there. This game has got really, really good feel to it, good tempo and pace. These two clubs playing for keeps here in the early afternoons in Plymouth, Minnesota. Thanks for joining us here today. Gunderson, face-off win, turned aside by Mans in goal. Bodies fly in the corner and out of the zone they go with Howard across the line with it. He took the pass from Spaniel. His shot was deflected wide of the mark. Walleye transition out of the zone. They better move. And they do with Gunderson. He has a man with him on the right side. That's Carlson. Tried to get it to him. That was turned aside by the Sabres defense. Nice job there. Now it's Jones with it off the stick of Yu. And it's going to be sent right back in the zone. Now by the Walleye. Wholesale on the change. The breakout now with Jones. Long pass up to the left wing side. Tipped into the zone by Spaniel. He'll head to the bench. Now it's the Walleye in transition on the puck. It's Gardner with it. They're going to regroup back at center. That's off the stick and in deep. It goes from Hendrickson. He had a nifty goal yesterday for his club. Went short side shelf to the blocker. Back up through. Up with the blocker pad. It's 2-0. The Sabres of Shattuck St. Mary. .11:29 to go in the period, and it's been Shattuck St. Mary's with 2 quick goals. As we have a little bit of a meeting with the officials. Face-off win by the Sabres. They're going to play this one back up through the neutral zone. And that gets away from the Walleye as they'll have to force to regroup deep into their own zone. They'll battle for that loose change. Gunderson was there. Back into the end boards it goes. Sabres. DiChiara plays that one. It's repelled right back by the Walleye. On the stick now of Jones. He can skate. Cross the line, turned aside there by the goaltender. Cole Cloak. From the line, there's a bullet. Oh, off the stick, rolling toward the nice job to fight that one off. It rolled up on him. Looked like it might have tried to find its way to the back of the net for a moment there, albeit it doesn't. Back in now to the Sabres zone. They're going to bump that one off the wall with DiChiara. And to the right wing side it goes. It's going to be Kamishak. They play that one rink wide. Back in behind the net it goes now for Marginot. He'll play that off the glass. Back at center ice, Sobeski with it. Plays that one rink wide for Mans. Or check that Byer. Mans is in goal. Now they'll work this one across the line. Poke check. Knocked out of there by Cloak. Here comes Walleye. Chipping to center. Byer with it. Outlets to the left wing side. Finds Whitelaw. Turns over at the line. That one's off. They're going to get a freebie out of the zone. Here comes Hendrickson. He's dangerous. Long pass, and that's deflected. Nice job. Sobieski gets the stick into that thing and breaks it up. Back to the line they go at center. Oh, they want the interference call. They're not going to get it. Quick change by the Sabres. They're going to swap this ahead. 9:42 to go, and stanza number 1. 2-0 in favor of Shattuck St. Mary's over the Walleye. Back up to center ice. Picked off by Jones, sent back in and around. Mans is going to cut that off. Oh, look out. Pinching down, it's Ty Henricks. Now on the stick of the Walleye is Mason Baldwin. Baldwin loses an edge, pushed down on the play, back up he goes. They'll play this behind the net for Faraz as he tries to find his man, Turner Richards. Turner Richards out of Monaco, Wisconsin. Wow, the glorious northern Wisconsin lakes. It doesn't get any better than that. Delayed penalty coming up. This will be on the Walleye. Turning and shooting was Richards, and now they'll finally whistle that one down. It'll have the power play employed now for the Sabres of Shattuck St. Mary. Now it's going to be the Sabres possessing, looking to build on that 2-0 lead with a man advantage. Sobeski's shot deflects, rebound, poke to safety. Nice job there defensively. Walleye out of the zone, not a lot of room. Be content to get that center line and get it deep. Now with it, it's going to be carried to the right wing side for Gardner. His chance in on goal. That's what you want, an offensive zone faceoff. While killing the penalty. 9-2 your shots on goal in favor of the Sabres. 1:38 to go in the man advantage and 8:41 to go in the period. If Mans sees that one right into the glove, the Walleye come out of district. I believe it's, well, they got a lot of what looks like District 3 players. I don't know if they call it 10 or 3, but nonetheless, it's Maple Grove, Wayzata, Medicine Lake, Plymouth Independence, Minnetrista, Hopkins, and Hanover. Got that roster. Across the line now, it's Jones is going to tuck that one back in behind for Duffy. Duffy will play back up to the right wing side. They're going to walk. Nope. Puts on the brakes. Does Ford. He'll get it back from check that Jones. And out of the corner they come with it. On the puck, it's Lastarza. Lastarza holds it and shoots. That's deflected off the equipment of Ledo, the defenseman. And back up to the line it goes. Now the foot race ensues. Marginot is there as he plays to the line. There's a quick wrist shot. That deflects off Greeley. Misses the mark. Back in the stick and controlled now by Ford. They're going to leave this one off for Williams. Quick shot. Oh, down low. Nice save there as Cloak goes down to get it. 38 to go in the man advantage. 7:41 to go in the period. 2-0 Shattuck St. Mary's. Head coach for Shattuck St. Mary's is Christian Bragnolo, and assistant coach is Tyler Rugzegger. I guess I should have read that before I started to read it. It's played back in behind the net. Spaniel is there. Controlled off the right wing by Whitelaw. Up high they go now for Sobeski. He plays to the near side for DiChiara. Now Sobeski again. Whitelaw walks this one down to the corner. Off his stick. The Walleye clear to center. Can't quite get through the defense. And now Shattuck St. Mary's with 9 to go in the power play across the line. That was a feed there by Kamishak that misses the mark. And we're about even now as back on the ice step the Walleye 5-on-5. Ooh, they wanted the long pass. It misses the mark. Foot race. Sobeski is there. He'll take this one back in behind the net as he's washed on the play. Ooh, a little dangle there. Bumped on the play. Loses the handle. Whitelaw comes away, finds his man Kamashak, who's going to play that one in deep. It's going to be handled back in goal there. That's Toby Hopp in goal. My bad. I was thinking they had number 2-0 in there, but it's Hopp that's playing goal right now. Played ahead. He was very good yesterday. Breivik plays this one deep and icing the call. 6:27 to go in the period. Gunderson defensively on the draw, but it's won by the Sabres. Peeled off the stick, and here they come out of the zone. The Walleye with it in possession, fighting his way through traffic with Sillerud. In to help him as well was Matson. Sabres break the forecheck, but Walleye throw it back in on goal. It's gloved down by Mans as they look to break out of the zone with Williams. He's down on the corner as he goes down to make the play. Nice job there. Henriks through center, and it's going to be handled now by Joe Hansen. Henriks takes the loose puck from the right wing cornered wall. Wanted to work it toward the goal mouth area. Was cut off, and a penalty coming up. This one's going to be now on the Sabres, and we're going to bring it back outside of the zone and have the Walleye go to work with the man advantage. Big opportunity for them with 5:43 to go in the first period. Definitely going to be looking to make something happen at this stage of the period. Big kill for the Walleye a few moments ago. That could have put Shattuck in a really firm position at 3-0 here in the first period. Shattuck has had such good jump. Puck movement's been good, but most impressed with their support. Their puck support's been real good. And the forecheck, the offensive zone work has had a purpose indeed. Back in behind the net, Sobeski plays that one. Cut off, nice job there by Hendrickson. Up to the line, kick down the rail. Handled now, walking over to the right side is Marginot. Shot saved, turned aside by Mans. Now the Walleye, possessed. Marginot shot off the toe of the stick, went well wide, but the puck will be played back down the wall by Giuliani. Picked up, Williams with it, back in behind the net. He finds Spaniel, who plays ahead through everyone, and the rolling puck will travel into Walleye territory as they look to play it up ice. That's cut off. Nice job there by Ford across the line. Wants to create a bounding puck. That might have kissed off the crossbar and its way through. Now it's going to be picked up by Gunderson. Back up through center ice. It'll be Gunderson's pass that was intended for Hendrickson that was thwarted. They want the goaltender to move it, but he didn't as he hung on. There wasn't a Walleye player within a solid 50 feet of him. Referee saying, if I say move it, move it. And the goalie's doing what I would have done as a goaltender. What are you talking about? He was in the zone. You take your chances there as a goalie. 10-6 shots on goal. Shattuck St. Mary's with that early lead at 9-2 with those. Walleye have firmly worked their way back in. The power play here has certainly helped. 38 to go in it. Greeley now, right side. That was Gardner over the left side. That was Breivik's shot that was taken away there. Now Greeley's going to regroup. Back over for Breivik. Nice feed to him as he's open. Ooh, they had a man up the middle. They went off to the races there with Matson. Instead, they went up the left side, and icing will be your call. So bring it back into Sabre territory. Thanks for joining us here at MinnesotaHockey.org. Home of the Tier 1 League, and it's been some great hockey. We have all 3 championship games. We have the girls. Congratulations to the Green Giants at 14U. They're going to be headed off to Irvine, California. Winner here will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, first weekend of April. And then it'll be Flint, Michigan for the 15s who are doing battle. Shattuck St. Mary's over on our other channel are squaring off as well against the Green Giants edition on Rink A. Played back high at the line now. This is really good hockey. Sobeski with it, plays it to the near side. DiChiara back up through center, bumped off the boards. Marginot was there, played down by DiChiara. Nice job to handle by Lestarza. Scores! Oh, he gathered it in quickly and finds his way to the back of the net. As the Sabres take the 3-0 lead off the zone entry there. Nice job and nice finish by Michael Lestarza out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Face-off win now by the Sabres as they regroup in their own zone. Jones plays ahead. That's Kamashak, fights off a check, the big frame, the low slot. Oh, it comes through. Hop was there. Bodies everywhere, sticks flying. Now it's going to be Jones' shot, stick save, turned aside. Nifty job there once again. Now another long shot. Williams thunders ones off the end wall as they come together back off the right wing side. Williams again waits for traffic and just tucks it through everyone. The Walleye will regroup with 2:45 to go here in period number 1. Hendrickson now at center. It's going to be Williams again as he looks up ice. His pass was too far. Down into the corner it goes. Breivik was there. Fished out of there by Duffy. And it's played ahead by Baldwin. Now it's going to be a 3-on-2 through center ice. At the line, it's going to be Osberg rather, that was there. Now it's going to be handled by Ethan Beyer up to the line. Taken away from Leno as it's going to be back on the sticks though. Leno has it in his own zone. Look to his right, he had to hurry because there's all sorts of heat coming from Turner Richards. In on goal, that's going to be covered up and handled by Hop with 2:03 to go in the period. .50 puck. Who wants it? It's going to be the Sabres. That's going to be Beyer to ring that one around the boards. Boy, it's funny. Beyer and Jones look exactly the same. They skate the same, they move the same, and they got the sweater tucked in. If you don't have the luxury of seeing the number on the sleeve, you're kind of guessing. Well, now the jersey's untucked for Jones. But it's like the same frame that just came back onto the ice. Left D, the whole thing. DiChiara will be out on the blue line with Jones as well. As now it's going to be Faraz with it. Now it's turned back up ice. Quick pass. Hendricks springs his man to the right wing side. We try to go through some legs there. Turner Richards. Big heavy hit off the corner. The Walleye bench loving it. Richards plays up to the line. Big boomer. That one wasn't tracked by Hop. Fortunately for him, it goes wide of the mark, and there's a penalty coming up. Lucas DiChiara is going to go. Give him 2 minutes for a cross check. And this will be the second power play of the game now employed by the Walleye. Spaniel is there. He's hounded on the play back into the corner. Hendrickson better hurry because there's Beyer with it. They play this to the right wing side for Spaniel back up through center. They fish and spade, and it's going to be turned back up ice across the line. Hendrickson's drop pass misses the mark as they'll have to regroup to center. Giuliani, they play this one back in and around. 1:34 in the man advantage, 54 to go in the period. Wide of the mark, back in behind the net it goes. It's going to be Gunderson with it. Now Spaniel, ahead it goes. Bounding puck. Spaniel again across the line. That one was good. Hop makes the save. Had to fight that one off. A little extracurricular off the end boards. No harm, no foul. You know, you're always good until you hear that second whistle from the ref. And then when the ref fires that second whistle down, you got to shut her down. We never did get to that point with those guys, with our combatants, so we're okay. Braden Ford off the draw. He went in with Gunderson. It was Gunderson on the win. Played back up into the neutral zone. Carlson was there. Turned over off the boards by Jones. And back into the Walleye zone. Margino outlets to Giuliani to the right side, who's going to walk back in behind the net with 19 to go. Power play rings with 55 more seconds for the Walleye. Here they come across the line. That one's poked off the stick of Giuliani. Back up to the right side it goes. They better hurry. 6 to go. Far side, the quick wrister, stick save, rebound, puck's loose. Nice save by Mans. They'll turn and send that one toward the goal mouth area. That does it for period number 1. A good one for the Sabres of Shattuck St. Mary, who lead by a score of 3-0. Great show. We're going to let the clock wind down now to 0. There we go. So the Walleye now will move from right to left across your screen. Thanks for joining us here today. All weekend, for that matter. Face-off win, pulled back. William Jones pulls this out of the zone, off the glass. It goes through center, rolling puck. Played out of there by Hop to the right wing side, 25 to go. They'll play this one to the left wing side. Hendrickson is going to carry it with some speed, but that didn't impress Jones, who just stuck the stick out and broke it up. Gunderson now turns up ice for the Walleye. He'll gain the line. Giuliani, rink wide he goes with it. Quick pass. Now with 6 to go, they have a chance. There's a shot that's turned aside from Margino. Mans makes the save. He's been perfect here tonight. He's topped all 9 shots that he's faced. We're even strength now, 5-on-5 now into the play. The 5th attacker in Ian Duffy. Duffy gave some heat there to the near side of the defense of Margino. Now the support, hard off the boards. That's Jones. Karen will be gathered in and handled by Kamashak. He'll play this up to the line on the stick for Sobeski. That's picked off. Look out, they have a man. They spring him to the right wing side. It's Hendrickson. He doesn't have an angle, though, as that was well defensed there by Byer. Whitelaw now back behind the net. Outlets right wing side, Kamashak. Here we go. Cross center. He's got a man with him in Duffy. Kamashak carries back in behind. Trolling up high was William Whitelaw. That's turned aside by the Walleye as they'll play this one off the boards to the near side. Sillerud was there. Now it's Osberg back up to center and sent right back in wide of the mark. Osberg again as he's going to race this one up the right wing side. It's going to be handled now by Gardner and sent back in and behind. Sobeski is there. Osberg checked on the play, and they'll turn this one up. Henricks is there. He'll open up. Oh, he protects. Scores! Oh, he looked like he was going to feed his man on the far side, and Ryan Kamashak instead pulls it back to the backhand with a little shoulder and goes up top for the 4-0 Sabre lead. Well, much like the girls at the 14U level, the guys right here, the Green Giants walked away with a comfy 7-1 win. Sabres right now very comfortable at 4-0. The Walleye are going to have to get moving here if they want a chance to move on to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rink wide it goes. The Walleye look up ice. That's on the stick of Gunderson. Turned over. Faraz is there. Now back on the stick of Gunderson. Right wing side he goes. Not a lot of room as he's going to try to walk across the line. Get some help now from Baldwin back behind the net. Baldwin again is there as he goes down on the play. Oh, that's a nice job to turn away from traffic. Giuliani on the play. And here come the Sabres once again. Back into the zone with it is Turner Richards. Oh, turned over. Look out. That could have been dangerous. Regrouping. It's going to be Ethan Byer back into his own zone. Wanted to go rink wide. Lost the handle. Nice job to get the grip back for DiChiara, who plays that one back up into the neutral zone off the stick. Or off the glove, rather. Oh, look out. It's Richards again, nearly backhand. Oh, nice job to fight that off by Hop. Now to the corner, Faraz is there as he's bothered on the play. And they're going to play this one back in behind the net. Breivik plays that, bumps it off to his partner, Osberg, who plays this one too far, rink wide. That's going to make it the length of the ice for an icing call. We'll bring it all the way back down with 12:34 to go in period number 2. Howard and Carlson. Howard the draw for Shattuck. That hits a man in front. Now it's going to be gathered in by Yu. Back up to the line it goes. Williams sends that one in deep back in behind the net. Cutting that one off is Margineau as he's trying to find an open corner. Gets some help from Hendrickson down low. The center iceman looks to the left wing side. Stepped up neatly there by Byer. Turned over. Quick touch pass to Yu. Now it's going to be Howard with it. Stood up on the play by Shattuck. Back to the line for Byer. Couldn't handle. Look out. He better hurry as he was bothered there by Carlson. Quick support there by Howard across the line. They load up. Ooh, they hit their man up high in goal. As that is off the headgear. And back the length of the ice they go. Sobeski swats it around now for Anthony Yu. It's going to be sent right back in by the Walleye. That was Margineau sending that one in deep. Now look out. Here comes William Jones. Now Howard. Howard with it. Plays that one through. And now it's transition time with Giuliani across the line. Got it back with a quick one-timer that missed the mark. He had the feed coming from Gunderson. And now it's going to be the Sabres looking to break out through center. Walleye cut it off and play that one back up ice. Nice job there by Margineau. Now Jones with it from the end boards. Plays it to the near corner. Up the wall by Sobeski. Deflected out of the zone by Fan. Across the line they go. Stick handling through traffic. Lastarza misses the mark. Hard off the glass. Into center it goes. Gathered in by DiChiara. Looks, plays it through the middle, deflected off the stick of Gunderson, and it's going to be the Walleye in possession once again as they're going to send this one down the right wing wall. That was Greeley on the play, and a penalty behind the play. And going to the bin, it's going to be Michael Lastarza for 2 minutes. 16-9 are your shots on goal in favor of Shattuck St. Mary's. They've scored on 1 out of every 4 of those for the 4-0 lead. Quick player change on the ice. They let that slide. Sillerud, they needed him. Face off inside the zone. They're going to say, because you're late, see you later to the center. So Matson booted. Sillerud to the draw, gets it. Plays this one. There's a redirect. Nice save by Mans once again in goal as he goes firm on the glove to cover that up. That's a solid cover by the goaltender there. A lot of times goalies don't lay on that puck with that glove as heavy as they should, especially with the palm of the hand. And he did a nice job there to keep that thing from rattling around, as it could have gotten dicey. These refs are definitely on it, keeping this thing moving, liking it. Not messing around between whistles. Howard tossed. Back up to the line. Quick snapper, glove hand save made there. Off that Giuliani attempt. Giuliani will be manning the point with Marginot. Marginot on the left with the right-hand shot. We've got two right-handers out there. That's interesting. Like to have that lefty open up on the left-hand side if you can. Back up through center. Howard with it, one-on-one. Cuts to the forehand. Wide of the mark. Up through center. Here they go with it. It's Carlson angling to the right. Hendrickson. One extra step too many there for Carlson as Hendrickson is caught in offside. .10:08 remaining in the second period. 4-0. Thanks for joining us here at minnesotahockey.org. Hammered back in by Marginot to carry him to the corner. Carlson was there. Two players converge. That was Yu and Gunderson. Now it's going to be handled by the defense. That's Broderick Williams off the glass and out of the zone. Will it be enough for an icing? Yes, it will. We'll bring it all the way back down to Shattuck territory. Shattuck coaching staff saying we got a tip on that. You know, it's interesting with the new icing call on the penalty kills. Has it changed or hasn't it? I'm not really sure if it's made much of a difference because the teams have done a pretty good job of breaking out of the zone. There's a chance and a nice save. Oh, that one nearly finds its way through. Another chance blocked by the defense. Another one. Oh, they're trying to force it through as bodies were flying there. Carlson with 3 or 4 shot opportunities. Let's see if that one has enough juice to make it for an icing call, and it does. As that was Braden Ford giving it everything he had to try to catch up with that puck. Sent back right wing side. It's going to be Marginot with it. That's off a stick. Marginot. Turnover is Sabres bid with 29 to go in the Walleye man advantage. 9:05 to go in the period. Walleye now transition out of the zone. Off the stick now of Gunderson. He's going to get some help from Giuliani as he plays that one in. DiChiara is there as he comes away with it. Giuliani as well. He'll walk down low. Nice save. Christian Mans has been just solid here tonight. In goal, or this afternoon, if you will, for the Sabres. Rink wide they go with the pass to Marginot, who looks up ice. Nothing there. Hangs on to it. We're even now at 5-on-5. Shots are evening up too. 16-12. A couple of power plays have fueled that for the Walleye. The 5-on-5 game for the Sabres has been really good. Sent in by Andrew Fan. Back in behind the net. Now it's Osberg with it. It's off the stick of Kamashak. And quickly to take that over is Gardner, who's planted on the play by Sobeski. Sillerud off the boards, right wing side, Breivik. It's going to be an icing call. Some physical play there. but we're all good. 7:55 to go, second period. Face-off win, Jones on it. Plays that one ahead for Richards. Behind the net he goes. Spaniel up to the line. That was Sebeski to play that one down the line. Big check throw in there as the Walleye look to break out of the zone. Here they go with it. That's poked away from the stick of Sillerud and up and out of play. And a penalty. Cross check will be called. That's going to go against the Walleye. That'll be Reese Gardner. So we'll have a face-off coming up outside the zone. The Sabres looking to build on that 4-0 lead that they already have. Sebeski looks to the left wing side. That gets away from Ford. Back in behind. They're going to ring this one around to the corner. Hendrickson was there. Kick back on the stick. A cut away from one man. There's a wrister handled. Nice job there by Hop to keep that one out of the net. Back up ice it goes. And it's going to be the Sabres in control. Turned over across the line. They cut back. Oh, look out. Scores! Oh, that one was brewing for Lestarza. Cut around one man, got the goaltender prone, and then just gets it to the backhand, tucks it home. 5-0 Sabres. That was a power play tally as well. Puck is played back up to the right wing side. Off the glass it goes. Fire. They'll play this one down the wall. So look to protect the puck. Nice job by the Sabres once again. Rung back in behind. It's Duffy. Back up to the left wing side. Once again, near side it goes. Byer was there. Now it's Richards. That one's deflected away by the defense. Nice job by the Walleye, but the legs and the hands and the battles have been so good in the offensive zone by the Sabres. They maintain possession. Puck will be flipped up high off the glass by the Providence Academy Lions sign. This is where they play their home high school hockey games. Remember, on our format here, we'll take a brief intermission of about 12 minutes to set up the ice, do a cut for you, and then we'll round out the third period. 9 games we've streamed for you here this weekend. Thanks for joining us at MinnesotaHockey.org, presented by Under the Lights Media. We have a massive schedule this year, doing the Edina High School boys and girls games, Minnetonka, Eden Prairie, Benilde St. Margaret's, Academy of Holy Angels, some Providence Academy action. There's St. Louis Park Holiday Classic, Edina Holiday Classic. Holding penalty will be coming up here on Reese Gardner. Back up ice, they go with it. It's going to be Howard across the line on the delayed penalty. And it'll be another power play for the Sabres coming up here. Face off played back into the Sabre zone. We get 2 more minutes of power play time. Played back around. That's going to be Howard. That's off the stick of you. Howard gets it back. He'll angle to the right wing side. Submarines a would-be check from Carlson, and that's going to be an icing call on the Walleye. Back up ice they go. It's going to be Carlson shorthanded. Nice little move inside out. Positionally played beautifully by Duffy to turn that over, get some help from Sebeski. And here come the Sabres on the power play breakout. 1:15 to go in the man advantage. Faraz with it, back in behind the net. Kamashak now gets a little bit of help. The near side for DiChiara. Whitelaw with it. Sebeski's shot right into the midsection. Hop's going to hang on to that one. 3:46 to go in the period. Whitelaw looks to duel with Gunderson. Sticks are flying everywhere and they're not going to take it. Whitelaw's going to get tossed. Fan steps in and it's won by Carlson, but back on the stick of the Sabres as they play this to Whitelaw. Nice job on the defensive coverage there, taking that one away by the Walleye. Snapper, that's off the goaltender. Hop wide of the mark then after it hits him. Whitelaw plays that one back down, gets it back. Ooh, hit the side of the net there. That quick give and go out of the corner. Net knocked off its posts. 34 to go in the man advantage. 3:22 to go in the period. A reset back into the Walleye zone now. 5-0 Shattuck St. Mary's late here in the second period, looking to go up the power play. They've already had one. This is their second power play opportunity. They connected on that one a few moments ago. It's going to be handled by Williams. Now he plays near side. Howard. Williams gets it back, top of the right circle. Sits on it for a second. Chucks a little sauce to the near side. That was Howard who played it down. Nice job. Brought out the lax stick. Howard got it through the traffic, or Williams rather got through the traffic. That one travels up and out of play. Another puck into the playing surface here. Pushed over to the far side. Nice hustle by Greeley to play that one back up through center. Jones is there. Near side it goes for Spaniel. In across the line, it's Howard. Take it away, back down low. It's going to be Gardner with it. Didn't have anywhere to go. We're even now at 5-on-5 as the Walleye kill the penalty. Power play now 1 for 2 for the Sabres. Greeley outlets to the near side. Baldwin's pass misses the mark, and that's going to be an icing call as it's on the wrong side of the checkered. And back into Walleye territory we go. Clean win. Held on to by Hop. Fan was there just in case. They're going to take those 3 forwards, are the Walleye, and they're going to reset in the defensive zone with Gunderson to take the draw. Almost the exact same play. Face-off win. Shot from the point by Byer. Redirect going to the net. Fan. Ford and Gunderson again. See if 3 times is the charm. No. Well, here we go. Let's go back up to the line. Nope, they're going to hang on to it. Hop the save. Shots mounting now for Shattuck St. Mary's. They lead that category 25-12. Rink wide for Sebeski. Back in behind the net it goes. Fan was there. Turned away is Lestarza. Nice job there. Fan takes over to the corner. He's watched by Giuliani. Looking to fish was Ford. He came up empty. Oh, nice pad save by Hop from the low slot area. Took that one away from Lestarza. High in the air, played down by Byer. Nice job, good athletic play by him as he left the feet to make it. Back into the corner it goes. It's going to be Johansson to play this up to the left wing side. Here come the Walleye through center. Getting muddy there as it's going to be the Sabres looking to make the play. Across the line they go with Fan. He's bothered on the play. Nice little drop pass there. Gathered in and out of the zone they go. It's Gunderson with it for the Walleye. He'll carry across center. And here come the Sabres back up ice. Hendricks takes that one, had to wait for it, used the skate, directed it up to the stick, and then the turnover. Now it's DiChiara with it. Rolling puck for him. It's time to do some ice here. It's getting pretty hacked up. Lots of snow. Back into the Sabres zone. No offside on the play. 50 to go in the period. Long pass. Touched over by Richards. That one fails to hit its mark, and it's going to be Osberg from behind to Brevik. Picked off by the Sabres. Back into the corner it goes as they're going to play this one. Hendrickson plays that one ahead on the tape of Matson. And to the right wing side they go with it. That deflects and bounces its way toward the goal mouth area. Play it aside. Carlson to the line. They'll let that shot go. Scores! Oh, he goes shelf far down. Lucas DiChiara. 6-0 Sabres. 14.4 to go in the second. Sabres very comfortable going into the third period with a hefty 6-goal lead. Sebeski is there. Back into the corner it goes for Hendricks. Man goes down on the play, and that'll do it for the period. Sabres making a definitive statement here in this one. They lead by a score of 6-0. We'll lock down the camera. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the third period coming up for you right here from the Plymouth Ice Center in Plymouth, Minnesota. And we're back. Getting ready to start here, period number 3. Had a great chat with John Williams, Broderick's dad. Hello again to the fam. Apparently everybody's still chilling with us out in lovely California. Huntington Beach, to be exact. I had a little curveball because he gave me his number. He called my phone. It said Santa Ana, so that was a curveball indeed. But nonetheless, nice chat there, and we're going to make sure we get Lucas D. Chiara's name. That's a Chiara, correctly? We're good.
Who's for the 6 goal?
I can't remember.
Oh, I thought you had one.
I think it might have been Listarza with the 6th goal. Little on-air production meeting for you, folks. We're underway here to start the 3rd period. The Walleye and the Sabres back in on goal. Hop makes the stick save, and he's going to hang on to that one. Faceoff comes up to his left. Sabres once again moving from right to left across your screen with the Walleye left to right in to take the draw. Now will be Isaac Howard. Face-off win by the Sabres. That shot's buzzed wide of the mark. Now it's going to be Marginot to come over to make the play. Up the right wing side they go. Long pass. That was Giuliani. Tipped back into the zone behind the Sabre net. Gunderson was there. He's bumped on the boards. Now it's going to be Byer with it. Poke to safety. Williams on the tape out of the zone for Howard. Stood up on the play, Howard was. Now it's going to be Marginot with it. And they're going to turn this one back up ice. Rink wide it goes. Sillerud is there. Poked at. Marginot, but no, it's going to be set right back in by the Walleye. Delayed offside for them as it's going to be Sobieski with it. Rink wide he goes. Off the boards by Greeley. That's picked off by Spaniel. And to the left wing side it goes for Howard. Try to dangle through traffic. Stays on the puck. Turns, holds it, shoots. Blocker pad save. A good one by Hop. Now to the left wing wall it goes. Walking out of trouble was Fan. There's a shot that's turned aside by Hop. A nice job there with the blocker pad. They tried to play that one to the blue line, but that was picked off, defensed well, and played out by Sillerud. And now it's going to be Sobieski with it. He had Byer with him. Instead, he's going to carry it a bit now, give it to Byer, as he has a man, Hendrickson, watching him. Walleye step up and play to center. Hendrickson gets a stick on that. Byer with it, plays that one rink wide. And it's going to be turned back by Brevik as he plays that one rink wide to his partner. That's Osberg. Now to the left wing. Gardner with it. His shot's in on goal. That's Mans to make the save, and he's going to hang on. 14:02 to go in the 3rd period. The faceoff comes up inside the Shattuck St. Mary's zone. Two on one back the other way. The Sabres hold and shoot. That might have kissed itself off the post. That was a Whitelaw opportunity. Kamishak worked a little stick handle action there. Rink wide, nice job. Pad save, Hop. Boy, he's had to make some big saves in the onset here, the early stages of period number 3. Jones was there, off the boards by D. Chiara. Back into the puck they go with it. Duffy up the ice. Want to make a move to the inside, turned over, look out. Oh, there's a shot, a nice save. That was Jones on the bid. Hop the save, keeps it out of the net. So it's 6-1 now, Shattuck St. Mary's. They're taking 2. Looked like it was originally going to be 1. Now Andrew Fan goes. I know. It's back. That was on me. Sorry about the audio, folks. A guy came up to me and wanted to chat. Hit mute on it. And then I realized, oops. Here we go. Back up ice we go on it. It's going to be Carlson. Turned aside by DiChiara. This thing's getting intense here as we're working our way through the latter stages of the third period with 10 minutes to go. I mean, the Walleyes are even hammering on the boards on an offside play. Getting into the heads maybe a little bit of the Sabres as they're trying to find anything they can, trailing by 5. Kamashak was there as he plays this one down the wall. Wrist shot turned aside. And back in behind the net it goes. Sillerud met with a couple of mitts up high, and it's going to be a penalty coming up. Kamashak's going to go. They got him for a rough. It's a good test now for Shattuck St. Mary's, being up 6-1. Entered the period at 6-0. 9:37 to go in the third period. And it makes you say, you know, at some level, you have to just calm it down and settle down the Walleye surge. And you know, credit the Walleyes. They're going after it. They're doing what they have to climb back into this one. Giuliani across the line. He's jammed. We got a little turnbuckle action there by the bench area. The Sabres love that. Back up through center ice it goes now. Marginot is there. He goes down. Another penalty coming up. Oh, my word. Isaac Howard's going to go for a trip deep in the offensive zone. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Walleyes. So I'm certain the message entering into the intermission from the Walleye coaching staff was to put it on the line. Eric Keane and Mike Magnuson, Andy Fondrick and Sam Terry's all were probably saying, hey, you know what, we gotta have a little bit of an edge here. You gotta go out with some pride. It's typically what you do when you're down 6-0 and put it in play and see what happens. Here we go. 5-on-3 now for the Walleyes. Back in behind the net. That's handled by Giuliani. Picked off the glass and sent back into the center ice area. Walleyes will regroup again across center. They're going to put on the brakes. Zone entry, not as easy as it looks here against these 3 Sabre players. To the line. Uh-oh, look out. Back into center ice area it goes. Giuliani takes over. 5-on-3 now goes for 56 more seconds. Across the line with Carlson. Plays this one up to the line. Hendrickson, rink wide, walking to the left circle. Didn't like the shooting angle there. Instead, they're going to go top of the umbrella. Giuliani, puck rolls on him. One-timer, that's blocked. Giuliani gets it back. Now it's going to be Giuliani, a little shoulder fake as he plays this to the left wing side. Down to the corner, that's Marginot who played that over. He's going to get it back from Gunderson. Marginot now to the right wing side. Giuliani, oh, he wanted to find his man Hendrickson off the left post there. Nothing doing. It snuck through. 14 to go in the 2-man advantage. Snapper, oh! Man's going one way, the puck the other. It's going to trickle into the Walleye zone, and icing will be the call. They get an offensive zone faceoff now, setting the scene for you here. 4 seconds of 5-on-3. So you want to get possession if you're the Walleyes, and you know obviously the goal when you have a 5-on-3 is to get one, and then you go from there and if things work out. But right now it's about possession. They don't get it. There's Williams off the boards to the line. Kick down the wall. One man is out. It's now a 5-on-4. Off the stick of Ford. And now the Walleyes cross the line. They go with Sillerud. They'll regroup with Greeley. Plays that one rink wide for Breivik. Off the toe of his stick. Greeley had to wait for it as he looks back to the right wing side. Gardner loses the handle there. He's going to be sent back into the neutral zone by the Sabres. They kill off the 5-on-3. Wow, impressive. Down to 7 minutes to go in the third period. Off the glass it goes. That's going to be Osberg with it, loses the handle. Oh, look out, there's a chance. Nice save by Hop, turns that one aside. Walleye with it. Back through center. That's going to be an icing call. No ice on the play. Sobieski off the glass. Back up at center ice. Ford with it. There's a great opportunity there. A big save by Hop to take that one away from Lastarza. Now it's Breivik with it. Protects it to the neutral zone. Plays to the right wing side for Gardner. And they trail by 5. Change on the fly to the Walleye. Sabres really doing a nice job of protecting the hefty lead. They play to the right wing side across the line. Cameron Faraz is there. Shivered by another number 10. That's Joshua Giuliani. Off the boards to center ice. Chopped down by Jones. Near side for Sobieski. Plays that one back in and behind. That one is cut off by Hop. Walleye try to play to center. Turn back to the near boards. Walleye will swat that one through, and it's going to be Sobieski with it. Chips that one right back into Walleye territory for Toby Hop to set up behind his net. Sabres control, cycle it to the corner. Ragging time off the clock. Carlson out of center. I just throw that right back in. Indeed, nice play there by Sobieski. And a delayed offside on the Sabres as we'll face off in the neutral zone with 5:05 to go in the third. Sponsors that present this to you once again are CCM, this tournament, K1 Custom. Don't forget about TRIA. You can check them out at tria.com as well. Of course, Minnesota Wild, big part of this. Big supporter of Minnesota hockey. Winner of this goes to the national tournament, as we mentioned in the onset. This could be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, April 3rd through the 8th. The 15s, which are going on right now, will be April 3rd through the 8th in Plymouth, Michigan. And then it's going to be Irvine, California for the girls, April 4th through 8th. Big check over on the far boards. Byer is there. Looks to play this one up the wall. It's kicked down by Matson. They're going to ring the boards to the far side for Kamashak. He's got a couple men with him through center 3-on-2, but trying to get into a 3-on-3 with hustle with Matson for the Walleye. Down on the play goes Whitelaw, and a delayed penalty coming up. This will be on the Walleye. Holding will be the call. Sabres control rink wide. Power play time for 2 minutes here as they'll play this down the right wing side. Shot that misses the mark. They wanted short side. That was Lastarza with the big missile. Whitelaw plays that. Jones now. Whitelaw again, stopped by Hop. That one caught him up high. Big rebound. Cleared, chip back to the line, but not out. There's a wrist shot. Ooh, that was deflected off the stick of Kamashak. It was a bullet by William Jones. Jones out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Left wing side, Whitelaw, Rosemont, Minnesota's very own. Steered aside by the stick of Hop. He's going to take the rebound. The big man, Ryan Kamishak, was right there in front. Face off, Williams near side for DiChiara. That's stopped by Hop. To center ice it goes. DiChiara plays that one rink wide for Williams. He's going to be forced back and flushed by Carlson. They go to the near side. 54 to go in the man advantage. 3:07 to go in the period. DiChiara with it now. He's going to wind up to the right wing side. Nice pass to Spaniel across the line. Tries to carve his way through the defense. Instead of the near side it goes. It's going to be Yu with it. DiChiara for Williams. Down to the right side. Howard back up for Williams. Nope, back for Howard. Tried to play it to the corner. Ran into a stiff check there from Johansson. Now it's Williams. There's a stick that's missing. Who lost it? That was a Walleye player. 22 on the power play. 2:37 to go in the period. False start on that face-off. 21 now on the man advantage. 2:36 on the period. Back up to the line. It's going to be Jones. Left side for Sobieski. Back up for Jones. Dishes off to the right side. Controlled now by the Sabres. Walking up high. Lastarza with it. Sobieski. Now Lastarza shot. Ooh, that might have hit a man on the way in. That was Andrew Fan in front. He's been so good in front of the net area. We're even strength now at 5-on-5. 2:05 to go in the period. Walleye play ahead. That's off the stick of Giuliani. Now it's possessed by Gunderson across the line. Looks for a little bit of help. That's Breivik, or is that Greeley that played that down? It's Breivik rather that played that down line. Breivik. Right side, he had Greeley wide open on the left side for a one-timer. Instead, it's turned over back into the neutral zone. And up ice they go. Anderson holds it, pulls it to the backhand, try to cut through. Can't get the trigger pulled, and they blow the whistle. Puck was loose. 1:34. I don't think you're going to see 5 goals scored in minute 34, so you don't worry too much about that one. Great work by our cameraman, Todd Grover. He's the best in the biz. He's been doing this for about 90 years now with me. Pretty much. Just looked over at me and said that's pushing it, but shots on goal for the contest, 39-15 in favor of Shattuck St. Mary's, and they have control on the scoreboard. Nice push by the Walleye addition here in the third period. It was too little too late. As from the onset of this game, it's been Shattuck St. Mary's that's really taken it by control, and they're going to move on to be district champions, represent the state of Minnesota, this district, the national championship, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 15s, be sure to check them out over on Minnesota Hockey. That's posted as well on the landing page there of the tournament. I was going into the third period. It's probably early on. 3-2 Green Giant lead over Shattuck St. Mary's. John Conley on the call over there for that one. Now 53.4 to go. Face-off win by the Sabres back behind the net. Duffy goes down on the play. It's going to be Walleye back through center. Across the line they go with Leno. That's off his skate. That's Sobieski's. Whitelaw plays the body in the corner. Matson was there at a penalty late in the game. This will be a roughing call. It'll be on the Sabres. Gunderson leans in to take the draw against Whitelaw. Giuliani, snapper, that's off the glass. 23 to go. They quickly play that one up down to the right wing side. That's picked off by Kamishak. He's going to play that one through center. That's going to pretty much do it here, as it's going to be 200 feet for the Walleye to go on the breakout. 3 seconds to go. You can hear the Sabres stoked, turned aside by Mans, and they win by a score of 6-1. They pick up the district championship with the early going here for Minnesota hockey, and they'll be headed off to play in the national championship tournament in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Very excited about their effort. Well deserved, well done. And if you want to hear an interview with Minnesota Hockey's executive director, check out my podcast with Tom Chorsky, the former NHLer, via the Montreal Canadiens, New Jersey Devils, and Ottawa Senators, as he covers the Wild too with FSN. Our podcast is subscribable on iTunes. It's called Hawk Dish. Glenn Andreessen and I had a great conversation about what this tournament's about, how it works, and how good it is for everybody involved. There you go, your final score. The Sabres of Shattuck St. Mary's 6 and the Walleye 1 for Todd Grover. I'm Pete Wagner. So long, everybody.